AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
You see it in Flea's eyes. You know where I'm going. He got his eyes on the prize, baby, Bubba. The big game is almost here. It's now or never. Don't miss out on the last football game of the season with Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching the big game. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks.
Run your game.
Our captain is looking like our MVP all over again. And I hear pot shots and people want to trade him already. Are you out your damn mind? Pick a Side podcast decided, hey, would you trade Jalen Brunson for Steph Curry?
They want to win a championship. Would you trade Jalen Brunson for Steph Curry, a 1-for-1 swap?
I love Steph Curry. First ballot Hall of Famer, top 10 player all time. I'm sorry. I'm riding with the captain. Give me Jalen Brunson.
Well, you said it was important. Win a championship, because right now the Knicks are prepared to win a championship this year. Curry gives you a better chance to do that. I know the numbers haven't been pretty this year, but put Curry in this Knicks offense, and he's got Karl-Anthony Towns and OG and Mikal Bridges and all this offensive firepower. He'd look like a different player than he does right now in Golden State.
I can understand that argument, but there's no way right now in 2025, Steph Curry is a better player than Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson, over the past couple of seasons, he's been better in the playoffs. We keep talking about Steph Curry back in 2022. He ain't done that in the last 2 seasons. Jalen Brunson, by far and away, has been better. It's not even a debate.
I was going to say, if we're talking 2022, I can hear it. But in 2025, the gap between the two players is not that far off.
Flea, what do you say to that? Jalen Brunson for Steph Curry. Today, right now, 2025, New York Knicks. Steph Curry.
My initial answer is like, yeah, I know what I get, the way I get. I'm cool. I'm cool. I love my point guard. I'm cool. I don't need to do that. But like, if we're gonna have a conversation about this, let's have a conversation about it. Right now, going forward, the better player is going to be Jalen Brunson. We talking about age. We talking about guys that's going to be around for a long time, being able to affect winning and shit like that. At some point, Steph Curry is going to be that sniper for somebody else's team, for a contending team that just needs somebody that can knock down shots. That's the direction he's going in. Steph Curry is not the best player on a championship team anymore. That's not going to happen. Steph Curry is getting older, right? The numbers are starting to dissipate. Greatest shooter of all time. We're not even going to debate that. But in terms of going forward to win, yes, I'm rolling with Jalen Brunson. I'm rolling with the younger player. I'm rolling with the guy who can do just about as much as Steph Curry can. And I'm talking about in terms of affecting winning. Not the same style player. We know Steph Curry, great off the ball, moves without the basketball. He's probably the best we've ever seen without the ball in his hands. Shooting the basketball, he's probably the best we've ever seen shooting the ball. But I get a lot from Brunson. I get a guy that can knock down shots. I get a guy that is immensely talented on the block. I love a guard that could post up. I was 6'2", played the 4 at some points, and just loved posting up because I couldn't really handle it, right? I love a guy that has great footwork, could put you on his ass, pause, and make a move, kill you. So going forward, yes, I got to roll with Jalen Brunson, and that's not a slight on Steph Curry. We know historically who Steph Curry is. We know what he means to the game of basketball, know how he's changed the game and all that kind of shit. But for this team, going forward, nah, I'm cool. I'm good with Jalen Brunson.
Oh, boy. You heard it there first. Big Flea. Never a little one.
Never.
He ain't hiding from you. He ain't running from you. You over there scratching your collar. What's going on? Talk to me, old ball.
I heard what he said. I heard what he said. Pre-pro. I heard what he said. So I just want to see what he gonna do right now. After I got off, I want to see what he gonna do right now. I want to see what OG does right now because he's a slick motherfucker. Don't ever forget, he's slick.
So I had time to think. I hear everything Flea said. The key word is right now. And Flea, you said Steph Curry can't be the best player on the championship team, and I disagree. I watch him be the best player and win a gold medal for Team USA with LeBron and KD on that team.
One game.
I watched him do it.
One game. Do
Sometimes
that
that's
7 games in a row.
It was more than one
Or
game. He did it
7-game
two.
series.
He did it 2-3 games. He did it 2-3 games. Stop it.
So why
He did
he
it.
didn't win MVP?
Once again, we know for a fact. We watched it. We watched it. Without Steph Curry, they do not win that. Now, Embiid had a great game, one game. LeBron played great throughout the whole thing. But there was 2-3 games when the games mattered most. Steph Curry was the best player on that team. I'm going to be honest. Right now, Steph Curry, instead of Jalen Brunson, I'm taking Steph Curry, bro. Now, if we're talking for the future, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, then I get it. But if we're saying right now, what Steph Curry can do with that roster, like, we got to be realistic. This Golden State roster, this might be the worst roster in basketball. When we talk about the Charlotte Hornets and the Washington Wizards, the Golden State Warriors roster is up there with that. And I bet they missing Klay Thompson right now. We're definitely talking about that another time. But
they missing Jordan Poole. That's who they really missing.
Yeah. They
That's
are.
who
They
really
are.
missing.
They are. And they're missing another guy that's there. Wiggins. We don't. What the hell happened? But I'm gonna be honest. Steph Curry, like he said, if we're talking right now, and I have to be honest, I don't know. Now, me being a Brunson stan and a diehard Knicks fan, of course, I'm gonna always be biased. But I don't know if Jalen Brunson is that much better than Steph Curry. Brunson is playing great basketball, MVP level basketball. Got us at the 3rd seed, 1 game behind Boston. Listen, got us as championship contentions, my opinion. But I think if Steph Curry's in place of Jalen Brunson, we are the favorites, without question. We are probably the best team in the NBA if Steph Curry is our point guard. For one season, Flea, for right now. I'm not talking about we signing him and he's there for 3, 4, 5 years. Right now, if Steph Curry is our point guard and he's healthy, we are winning the championship. It's not even close. I'm taking Curry.
Y'all could go back and forth about these guys, where they are in their careers, as far as skills and whatever. Straight up and down, who is a better leader between Steph Curry and Jalen Brunson?
You changed the question. So answer that question.
It's not even close. Let's start there.
Y'all love that fucking term. Go ahead. It's not even close. What's not close?
Flea, it's not even close. It's not even close. He can't get Draymond Green in control. Let's not forget Jalen Brunson came here. He got Julius Randle. Karl Anthony Towns. Salute. Josh Hart. Everybody that comes through that door to Madison Square Garden. Salute. And I ain't even an MVP. I ain't got no scoring titles. I ain't got no championships. I ain't got nothing. I walk through that door. You respect me. Steph Curry ain't got that. Steph Curry ain't got that. Let's start there before we get to the court. I really ain't see Steph Curry doing nothing crazy this year. I don't want to hear about his teammates. You're supposed to ball out. I remember when his teammates were trash in 2020 when they beat Memphis, or they lost to Memphis in the first play-in game, I think.
They lost.
When Clay got hurt, then Draymond got hurt. He balled out. Steph Curry was bananas. That's when he came back with the muscles. That Steph Curry's gone. He's done. 22 a game, 40% from 3. Want to compare the stats? We just going with stats first. 48% for Jalen Brunson, 44 for Steph Curry. They're both shooting 40% from 3. Steph got him with the free throws. Steph got him with the rebounds, 4.8 to 2.9. Brunson got 7 assists a game. Steph got 6. They each average a steal a game. Steph Curry got about half a block. Brunson's basically at 26 a game. Steph is at 22. No way Steph shouldn't be averaging if you got nobody on your team. How LaMelo Ball averaging more than you? I don't want to hear that shit. Go average 39% and just chuck. Your team sucks.
Why would he do that? That's not the type of player he is. Why would he do that?
Cool. Because where are they going? They're going nowhere. And you know why? Because he doesn't have that. He doesn't have that in him. Now he ain't got the Jalen Brunson in him. Jalen Brunson would go crazy in Golden State. He'd have been 30 over there.
And they would be
today.
They would be dog shit.
Maybe.
They would not be a good team.
But today, right now, Golden State would do that in a heartbeat. Heartbeat. If they were being real, some truth serum. You and Draymond, get the fuck out.
You're drunk. You're drunk. You're drunk.
Listen.
There's not a guard in the league right now that they would trade for Steph Curry. Not a guard in the league right now that they would trade for Steph Curry, Fabian.
They're trading
not that team.
They're trading everybody that made the All-Star game for Steph Curry this
season. They're not.
Listen.
They're not doing that.
All good things come to an end.
That is a fact. But there is no guard in the league right now. They wouldn't even trade Luka for Steph Curry right now. They wouldn't do. They would hang up the phone.
These are all lies.
You think so.
You're talking. Okay, look. Realistically, yes. They're not going to trade away the franchise player. None of that shit. I get what you're saying, but I'm talking about basketball terms. Golden State got a chance to get Luka Doncic in his 20s. That don't even make sense.
Steph Curry.
Listen.
So hold on. Let me ask y'all a question, just real quick, because I love this debate. Because I'm looking at the comments and I'm listening to y'all. Y'all are telling me right now, Steph Curry fully healthy with a roster like the Knicks. Forget the swap. Y'all telling me if Steph Curry had a roster like the Knicks, he's not contending, he's done, he's finished, he has nothing left in the tank? Because that's basically what you're saying.
Go ahead, Ray.
Nah, you scratching your nose and all that. I want to hear what you got to say, Flea.
Because I watched what he did in the Olympics.
Flea just said it. He said that was two games.
That's cool. That was cool.
The rest of the Flea. The rest of them games in the Olympics, he didn't show up. They won those last 2-3 games. Yeah. He had help.
He had a great game. He had a great game when it mattered. But we're talking about having him carry a team. If we swapped him, what we asked Brunson to do, we would ask Steph Curry to do. You telling me what we asked Brunson to do as our captain, we asked Steph Curry to do, we would be a better team?
Yes.
I don't agree. At this stage of the game, I don't agree.
But I'm saying for one season. I'm not saying for the rest of his career. For one season right now, if Steph Curry was on this Knicks team, we are winning the championship hands down. Hands down.
I can't see hands down. Roles change. You got to be able to play around him. You're going to be asked to diminish Cat's role, Hart's role, Bridges. Everybody's role takes a back seat for the type of player he is, right? Everybody becomes now, do you just want Mike Mikal Bridges to literally just stand there in the corner? Just not even move. Just stand there, set screens. If you get open, we'll get you the ball and shoot. Like, everything changes when he comes into the fold. And I don't think where he's at now, at this stage of the career, you said one season. If we asking him right now, one season, 35, 36 years old, to do that, I don't think we're a very good team.
And
maybe a playoff team. I don't think we're great.
No, I can see them contending, making a run, whatever. But to add to that, if you tell me you're trading Steve Kerr with Steph Curry, okay, cool. That makes sense. But once again, he got to go with Tibbs. It took Tibbs 4 months to put the damn bench in there. What kind of system they going to run with Steph Curry? They're going to have to learn how to run a system the way Steph Curry plays. That's not an easy system that he plays. Like Flea said, they don't just hide him on defense. They put him off the ball for a reason.
Bro,
for a reason. In his prime.
I seen Curry in the beginning of the season when they was fully healthy and guys was playing up to their potential. They was the #1 seed. Now, of course,
games.
Right. Hold on. Now, we knew that wasn't going to last, but I'm just saying everybody was healthy and everybody was playing good basketball. If everybody's not healthy and now these guys have regressed tremendously, like I said, I don't know what nobody expects. All I'm saying is with this roster that the Knicks have, with a Stephen Curry for one season, and if that young man is fully healthy with the way he can shoot the ball and draw attention, I'm sorry, I think we would be much better. Much better. And that's no knock on Brunson, because I love my point guard. But if we're just talking one season, I'm sorry. I think Steph Curry still has a lot left in the tank. It's just like I said, when we look at that Golden State roster, once you go past Draymond Green, it may be Kuminga. Once again, in Fleet's words, niggas is regular bud.
Regular.
They might be worse than regular, but you know you got some good regular without the seeds. Like they the shake. Like they the shake. They
Bottom of the bag.
the shit you call gravel now. That shit is shake.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm being honest. I don't know how them guys will pick a side. Big shout out to them. How anybody can even say the gap between Brunson and Curry is that much better. I disagree with that. I think Curry still has another year or two, and if the right team is built around him, like what the Knicks, what we have, he's winning the championship. I'm sorry.
I don't think you could build anything around him at 36 now. And I'm bringing up his age because he's just older now. We're talking about the 09 draft. We're talking about him, Harden. Like these guys is in their 15, 16, 17 years in their career. So we're talking about building around him. When they lost to LeBron and them, allowed them to come back down 3-1. It's a really good team. Probably one of the best teams ever. 73 wins, 9 losses. Great team. The type of player they had to bring into the building to take them to another level, to even compete with LeBron James, is one of the best players of all. They had to bring one of the best players of all time into the fold for them to even be competitive. So at this stage, we talking about just putting those 4 guys around him right now. Cat, OG, Bridges, and Hart. And we would be champions? Nah. I'm not.
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.